Well, hello there, and thank you for joining me for Wednesday's edition of A Moment in God's Word. Today we're in Job chapter 40, verses 9 through 14, where God is speaking, and he says, "Hast thou an arm like God? Or canst thou thunder with a voice like him? Deck thyself with majesty and excellency, and array thyself with glory and beauty. Cast abroad the rage of thy wrath, and behold every one that is proud, and abase him. Look on every one that is proud, and bring him low, and tread down the wicked in their place. Hide them in the dust together, and bind their faces in secret. Then will I also confess unto thee that thine own right hand can save thee." The book of Job is a book of dialogues. There's a dialogue between God and Satan. There's a dialogue between Job and his friends, and his wife gets into it. His wife says, "Why don't you curse God and die?" His friends have had their opportunity to speak and give their opinions as to what the real problem is here. Job has spoken to God. He has spoken to his friends. He has spoken to his wife. But now God speaks. In chapters 38 through 41, we find God speaking directly to Job. And most of his speech is in the form of questions that basically ask Job, "Are you God?" Now the Lord challenges Job by directing him to act like God. He tells him, "Deck thyself with majesty and excellency, array thyself with glory and beauty. Do these things that I've done." And of course, Job cannot do them. And the question is, can Job do things that only God can do? Can Job deal with the proud as God does? Can Job deal with the wicked as God does? If he can, then he can save himself. And the truth is that Job cannot deal with the proud and the wicked as God does, because he is not God. This points out a huge fallacy in the thinking of man and in our human nature. That is to reject God and believe that man can be a God unto himself. Man believes that he can solve all of his problems without God, that man is ultimately in control of everything. But the truth of the matter is, but without God, man cannot solve the problems of sin and save himself. We are not greater as the creation than our Creator. So therefore, we'll never be able to save ourselves. So let's trust God today. You have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.